If my family or friends wasn't around to tell me about the great movies and video games and etc., then I would have never found out about half of the shit. And I am happy that I have all this stuff in my life. Yeah, this is Derek Yasha, and today I'm going to do a documentary on how I got into the things that is good and basically how I learned how to not like things that is overhyped and feel that they are okay or they suck or so on and so forth where everything just sucks now today. So let's get into it. Alright, first of all, um, as kids, we would always sit in front of the TV and watch some movies or cartoons and things like that. Now, I'm not going to name all of the movies and shows and so on and so forth, etc., etc. Okay, let's get back into it. Alright. So, first off, I remember one of my first movies being A Nightmare on Elm Street. And boy, let me tell you something that was weird for a 3 or 4 year old to actually watch. And I can't believe that my mom let us used to watch this shit. Like, honestly, dude, it's fucked up. Really, it's fucked up. And what movies I remember some of them. Basically Batman, Neverending Story, and Gremlins 2, and many more. And I only remembered bits and pieces of them when I was a kid. Okay, from my childhood. What I'm trying to say is, like, see, I remember those bits and pieces that I seen, but it wasn't of the whole movie. You get what I'm saying now? Okay, well, anyways, it's pretty fucking weird, dude. Like, honestly. And how I feel about that is see how movies always stick with you and stay with you? And quite when you remember the whole movie, but it's just when you remember those bits and pieces when you was a child, when you was a kid. And basically, there's no other way to fucking describe it. And it's just utterly weird. Like, you will never get a feeling like that. Like, seriously. It's not normal, dude. It's not. Like, it just pops up right into your head, whatever what scene you seen in the movie as a kid. And you're like in your 20s or 30s, and then that pops up in your head. So, do you see how movies stick with you? Like, right now, what just popped up into my head was a scene from Purple Eater or something like that. The one-eyed Purple Eater. I forgot the name of that movie. I'm sorry, but I remember that. I remember that the one-eyed Purple Eater was like purple and had one eye. And it sort of had like a unicorn horn on its head. So see, I remember a little bit of that, and that's weird. I am sorry if I'm mumbling, but this is how a documentary actually is. Alright? So getting back, alright. Well, I remember watching the shows Think it was Ren and Stimpy and Pirates of Dark Water and Power Rangers and so on and so forth. Alright, because I don't want to be here all day and just talk about cartoons and shit. Okay? But getting back to it, what could I say? I love those memories of watching Pirates of Dark Water and All Real Monsters and many more other things, okay? Hell, we even watched Beavis and Butthead as kids. And that's a really fucking awesome show, and I got to fucking review it eventually. And anyways, I mean, my god, man, it's just a great show. Like, I want to go back and watch the whole seasons right now. And I'll probably buy that box set on Amazon. Not the one from MTV, the one that's DVD-R. Yeah, because Beavis and Butthead, um, there's missing episodes from those 3 volumes. And that's why I want to get that box set. But, let me get back on topic. Okay, you get the fucking point. It's a great show, alright? And I will always have good memories of it. And how it is to me now, it's a classic. Really, it's just a fucking classic. And I love classics. Getting back on topic. Alright, so let's move on. Video games. Alright, first off, I would always watch my brothers basically playing, I think it was Tiny Toon Adventures. It was a action platformer or something. Adventure platformer. Yeah, I would always watch my brothers play it, but then when I would play it, I would always fucking die because I sucked at it. But it's not my fault, I was a kid back in the day. But if I play that game now, I'm fucking pro at that shit. Like, seriously. But let's get back to it. So anyways, my brothers would get to play these great games, and I didn't because I fucking sucked at them at the time. And see, I never got to experience that. Really, I never got to experience playing a video game until later. And I'll get into that later, but for now, I remember my brothers having a Super Nintendo, and they would hog it up, and I never got to play it. Do you want to know when I got to play Super Nintendo? When I was 11, 12 years old, yeah. At the time, of course, that we had a Super Nintendo back in 97. And I was the one that fixed the damn thing, and my brothers just fucking hogged the shit out of it, and they never gave me a fucking chance. And I'm always pissed off about that till this day. Like, it's just wrong because I'm the one that basically fixed the AC adapter to the back of the TV cable cord that comes out of it, or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't think of the name of it right now. But you plug the adapter in the back of the TV. I guess the cable outlet, TV cable outlet. Yeah. Yeah, I was the one that fucking fixed it. And that's just terrible because they would rent all these great games, and I never fucking got to play them. Whatever, guys. If you hear rain out there, it's not my fault. This is not a perfect documentary. Forgive me. But getting back on topic, alright? I mean, I really love the Super Nintendo, and it's right here in my heart, and I'll just explain more later. So, anyways, getting back on topic. So let's talk about me just liking movies just for the sake of liking movies, even though if it was crappy and shitty and whatever the fuck, okay? I mean, my god. And I remember I would just love shitty movies, like, no lie. Like Power Rangers, the first movie. That movie actually fucking sucks. The only good thing out of that fucking movie was that Amazon chick. Yeah, she was fucking hot and sexy. I wanted to do her right there and then. If I jumped inside the screen and tell all the characters to get out of there, to get out of the area, so then I could do her. And I always liked that chick. But getting back, I'm sorry. Okay. Um. Well, anyways, I always fucking hated that movie. I mean, it was just god awful. It was terrible. It's a fucking letdown. And I don't have to mention anything. You could go to my Power Rangers rant and I explain it there. Um, I remember liking. I forgot what movie it was, but I liked it a lot. But then I didn't like it anymore because I figured out how shitty and sucky it is. But yeah, definitely most likely. Um, what I could say is it's just garbage, man. How I liked this shit. I mean, seriously. And then I look back on the sucky movies, and I'm like, oh man, this fucking sucks. And then if it wasn't movies that I liked, if it was just sucky movies, I'm fucking disappointed in them, and I'm serious about that. Because not only does your movie be a letdown, it's even fucking worse, dude. And then you have those ones where you just want to fucking break the disc because how god awful and bad it is. And that's what you see me doing these rants whenever I do them on the fucking movie. And it's just upsetting to me because I went into the motherfucking thing with low expectations. And what could you expect from that? And you're still let down. It's fucking stupid, people, and it it just breaks you down, and it makes you feel bad, and it really fucking sucks because you were giving the movie a fucking chance, and it's just not a good fucking movie. There is plenty of those people. You have them too, and you ranted on them too. But you won't go to the extent of breaking covers and DVD discs like I fucking do. Um, anyways, I really enjoyed that more than doing reviews and vlogs and anything like that because I get to have fun. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. And I'm sorry if I messed up a little bit, but I just want to talk about the shit. I want to get this out of my chest right now. Whatever is on my chest, I want to get out right now. And this documentary doesn't have to be fucking perfect. I mean, look at other documentaries. They're good, but they're not perfect. So let's get back into it. Alright, so anyways, I was trying to look for my favorite movie until 2001. And of course, I'll talk about how I got into it as well. Well, see, I read a Game Pro back in the day, and of course that it was Conker's Bad Fur Day Dracula. But of course that there were sorry, I can't speak straight. They were referencing Bram Stoker's Dracula. Alright, so I finally found my favorite movie. And till this day, it will be my favorite movie. Nothing else. Alright? And I have plenty of favorites like that. Sorry for picking my nose. It feels like there's something crawling up there. Like I said before, documentaries are not perfect. So, getting back, I'm sorry, people. Um, anyways, I found my favorite movie, and it's just fucking awesome. Literally. Alright, so let's move on. What would I find as my favorite anime? Well, I got introduced to it through Adult Swim, and that, of course, is Inuyasha. Not gonna fucking lie. I think it is one of my favorites. Do I think it's a great anime? No, but it is my favorite. Alright. Second favorite would have to be Full Metal Alchemist because that's a really good series. And my third favorite would have to be Martian Awakens Romance just because it was okay and it was decent. But see, if you're going to talk about Mar, the first 75 episodes, then yeah, hell yeah, I'm down for it. Because then it would be my favorite anime, but still stands Inuyasha because of the terrible filler in Martian Awakens Romance. But the manga is way better. Does it beat the Inuyasha manga? Yes, it fucking does. And it beats every other manga because I think it is the best manga ever fucking made. It's my opinion. Alright? Do I think it's the greatest manga ever made? Probably yes. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna be flat out balls honest with you. Because everything else that I read fucking sucked. Alright, whether if it be the, I guess, Death Note manga, I didn't really like that, alright? I thought the anime was 10 times fucking better. Um, anyways, getting back on topic. So, as you could see, I found my favorite manga, and it's March and Awakens Romance. Hell fucking yeah. My favorite cartoon would have to be Radio Show. It's just that fucking awesome. It's badass. My favorite video games, I guess, would have to be Super Metroid, the Gears of War trilogy, or let me reverse that, the Devil May Cry, Crydrology, and the Gears of War trilogy. Hell, too, the fucking yeah, dog, for real. So, anyways, let's talk about now. Alright. So, in 2007 or whatever, I discovered YouTube and it was really fucking awesome. It's fucking badass. What could I say? Everything you could have wanted on a fucking website. And it was pretty much fucking fun. What more could I say? I discovered the AVGN. I discovered Rambo Rap for Life, Matt. I discovered OCP Communications, Mike. I discovered Reese the 007 Home. And many more other YouTubers as well. And I gotta say, my three favorites would have to be Matt, Mike, Helsing 920 slash Emer, however the fuck you say it. Yeah, hands down. And many more other people too, is my favorites. I mean, one of my faves has to be Nate Murphy. Nate Murphy, he does not let down in rants. He's just fucking awesome in rants. What more could I fucking say? Like, he just goes out basically with a good note. And I'm serious about that shit. But let's get back into it. Well, anyways, I discovered some great YouTubers, and then I discovered some trolls as well a year ago, and this year. And it really fucking sucks now, seriously. Like, most of my subscribers are trolls and haters. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Enough said. But it's just like I look at YouTube as a whole, and I just see how many trolls and haters is on here. Sorry about that. I thought I bit my tongue. Um, it's just fucking crazy, guys. Like, seriously. And why do it? Why? There's no reason for it. What? Just because we're giving a negative review or rant towards the movie, your favorite movie, or whatever movie you like, or whatever manga you like, or anime, or video games, or music, or anything, whatever you like. And what I could say to that, it's our fucking opinion, alright? We have every fucking right to do it, alright? And you should not have a problem with it. Grow up. Stop acting like a 5-year old. Yeah. So getting back on topic, um, what I could say is, I mean, I would have never known about movies that basically are unknown. And thanks to Matt, Mike, Helsing 920, Emer, just everyone, thank you guys so much. And it's really great. It's really awesome. It's just beautiful. It's really, 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 really joying to basically just have someone tell you about movies that you never knew about. It's just fucking awesome. And you thank the people enough, and when you finally get that movie and you watch it, you're satisfied because it's like an experience that you never fucking experienced before. And it's just fucking beautiful. Seriously. And older movies, it just proves that they're better than newer movies nowadays because some of the newer movies just fucking suck. And I'll get into that right now. I mean, if you're really looking forward to a movie and then you go into the movie and then it's a fucking letdown of a tripe fucking piece of cow damn shit, then you're in for a shit fest. Yeah, people, you are in for that. Ugh. It just arcs me and upsets me that I went into this motherfucking movie just hoping that this was a good movie. I wanted to really love this movie, but no, you basically bitch smack me in my face. And it's just like you back smack me. Sorry, that just hurt a little bit. And it just utterly just chokes you around the neck as you can't fucking breathe for air because how shitty and sucky the movie is. and you are disappointed with the acting, the story, the writing, the cinematography, and the visuals, and the special effects and the CGI, and the music, and overall the movie itself, because everything was not balanced as it's supposed to be. You see, this is balanced, people, when you have a good story, good acting, good writing, good dialogue, good cinematography, good visuals, just down to the line everything, because if you fuck up even once, or twice, or triple, or let's just say four times, even five or six, then you just find out that your movie is bad. Other than that, this is a long documentary, and I am out, guys. Peace.